Hello Internet, it's I the Roshi and I'm back with another reaction, this time reacting to Chiori's collected Miscellany. I went to go play Genshin, checked YouTube, saw that this was up, so now I'm gonna check it out and I'm gonna talk about it just a little bit, to prepare for that future video about Chiori. Dainsleif, Alice, who knows, maybe they'll say something interesting as well. So, let's get into it.
Thanks to people's appetite for new things, Chiori's arrival on the Fontaine fashion scene met with a warm welcome. Likewise, customers from all walks of life are welcome at Chiori Boutique, but satisfaction is not guaranteed. If you get too big for your boots, the chances are you'll be strongly encouraged to leave.
Let me guess. Need something tailor-made?
Chiori is a versatile designer, able to work skillfully with any bladed instrument. This is reflected in her unique combat style, which combines a dual-wielding sword technique with the power of Geo, helping her to iron out any issues that arise in the course of business. Chiori is a firm believer that dressing sharp always helps people rise to the occasion. When Chiori is in the party, if any party member is wearing an outfit other than their default outfit, or a wind glider other than Wings of First Flight, your own party members will obtain the Swift Stride effect, which increases their movement speed. This talent does not take effect in domains, trounce domains, or the Spiral Abyss. Chiori's normal attack can combo up to 4 sword strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies. Her charged attack consumes stamina and performs 2 swift slashes to her front, dealing physical damage. When her elemental skill is tapped, Chiori dashes forward as smoothly as silk. Hold her elemental skill to enter aiming mode and adjust the direction of her dash.
Okay, that's like a Kuchin thing, right?
Chiori
Similar?
performs an upward sweep, dealing AoE Geo damage to nearby enemies based on her attack and defense, and summons to her side the automaton doll, Tomoto. Tomoto periodically slashes at nearby enemies, dealing AoE Geo damage based on Chiori's attack and defense. While Tomoto is active, if a Geo construct is present nearby or if one is created, an additional Tomoto will be summoned to the active character's side. Up to 1 additional Tomoto may be summoned in this way, and the duration of each Tomoto is calculated independently. After unlocking the talent Tailor-Made, for a short period after Chiori performs her elemental skill's upward sweep, tapping her elemental skill again will trigger the Tapestry effect. Tapestry switches to your next party member, and grants all of your own party members the Seize the Moment effect. When your active character's normal, charged, or plunging attack strikes an enemy, this effect causes Tomoto to execute a coordinated attack that deals AoE Geo damage at the enemy's location. The number of coordinated attacks that can be triggered within a single duration of Seize the Moment is limited, and damage dealt in this way is considered elemental skill damage. If instead Chiori taps her normal attack after performing her elemental skill's upward sweep, then the effect triggered is Tailoring, which grants Chiori a Geo infusion for a limited duration. Tailoring will also be triggered automatically after a short period if Chiori remains on the field after performing her elemental skill's upward sweep, but neither taps her elemental skill nor her normal attack.
That's cool.
I am the cutting edge of fashion!
With her elemental burst, Chiori unsheathes her twin blades and slices with the clean cuts of a master tailor.
I love that.
Dealing
How she holds
AoE
them
Geo
like
damage
scissors.
based on her attack and defense. It takes a rare level of skill to improve upon the finest fabric, but Chiori always has a new element to add. After unlocking the talent The Finishing Touch, when a nearby party member creates a Geo construct, Chiori will gain a Geo damage bonus for a period of time. Chiori's first creation, Tomoto, has gone on to become an indispensable aid when fighting against her foes. Chiori's primary means of dealing with her enemies is her elemental skill, which sends her dashing forward and summons Tomoto. Careful use of her elemental skill to trigger the effects of the talent Tailor-Made creates close-knit cooperation between Tomoto and the active character for a seamless string of attacks. When energy is full, she brandishes her dual blades with the deft grace and pinpoint precision of a master tailor, dealing AoE geo damage to enemies as she buttons up the battle. I have heard the term empire used to describe the world of fashion. A slight exaggeration, perhaps, but its use is not entirely unwarranted. Every kingdom runs on its own rules, and those who enter its territory must make sure to respect the law of the land, whatever their private beliefs may be. What am I insinuating? Nothing. I'm merely musing about fashion in general. But it's hardly my area of expertise. If you want to know more, why not pay a visit to Chiori Boutique? It couldn't hurt.
Okay. Wow. So that was cool. It seems that Chiori is best with a party that is made up of other Geo characters. She has a lot of mixed abilities that seem to almost come from other characters, but with a little twist, such as Kuching's little teleporting. What I like about that is how they change it enough where by doing one thing, you can swap out party members, or you can continue on with an attack and you're continuing to do geo damage at that point in time. Or even if you forget or don't choose to do anything, it'll just default to dealing your geo damage through normal attacks. That's pretty cool. Tomoto, little guy. There's a lot of characters that throw out a little guy that do something, whether they're taunting or causing more damage on the field. And as long as, you know, there are enemies near them, they're going to be attacking. They seem like they would be most effective when paired up with other Geo characters. Her passive is great. The speed boost thing is interesting. I like that, how as long as you have a different glider than the default one or an alternate outfit, that makes the character's speed increase. I think that's cool. And relatively easy to do. I mean, any character can technically have a glider that's not the starting glider. So it can be applied to everyone as long as you remember to change your default glider. Her animations are great. I love the floral patterns that she has. I also like that they switched up her attack animations just a little bit, enough for it to be a little different, because she is fighting with dual blades. You see like these double slashes go by. When she does her cross slash, it's actually kind of different. It's like two horizontal slashes. I'm glad that they're doing it here with Chiori. Now, at the same time, I've been hearing some stuff. I don't think Chiori's going to get a lot of love. I don't think a lot of people are going to be pulling for Chiori. She's getting the Yoimiya treatment. Chiori seems really cool, but let's be honest, you're only going to get her at this point if A, you're a whale and you have the money to do so, or B, she just really works with a team comp that you want to make. I saw that Arlecchino is coming up, so all these free-to-play players are going to be saving now. It's just what it is. So many are going to be skipping Chiori because of this. I really want Chiori, but I can't pull for her. I'm not going to get to Fontaine until 30 years from now, at the rate I'm playing Genshin. So I would just have this character sitting there collecting dust and doing nothing with them. It's really unfortunate. And I'm actually having that battle with the fact that Arlecchino is going to be a thing, because I would really like Arlecchino as well. Am I going to make an exception for Arlecchino? It wouldn't be smart, because it'd be a character that I can't use. It's tough. Anyway, my final notes about the end here is that we have Dainsleif talking, you know, if you're in a place, you gotta conform, do what they say, all that jazz, and being a little snarky about it. And he's like, oh yeah, go ask Chiori all about that, full well knowing her deal is. Her whole shtick is defiance, right? She doesn't do what's expected of her. She, you know, is on her own path, does what she wants, and if people don't like it, screw them. And I think Dainsleif is mentioning it because that's kind of how his outlook is as well, where it's like, you have these gods. He doesn't like the gods. He doesn't trust them. He doesn't believe in them, whatever that is. And he's doing his own thing. You know, the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. However, you can see that plenty of others find their own ways of not falling into this rhythm. Dance to the own beat of their drum. I think that's it for me. I got to ramble a little bit. I'm going to be making a Chiori video very soon, I hope. I'm working on like 3 videos at the same time right now. It's crazy, but I'm going to do my best, get that Chiori video out to you guys. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I did. This was cool. She looks like a fun character, despite my feelings of her maybe not being a popular pull for right now, but she looks a lot of fun. She's super stylish. I think the best thing about Chiori right now is definitely going to be whatever her story quest is, most likely. Wouldn't you agree? Thanks for joining me. I appreciate it as always. If you enjoyed what you saw, then please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to find other ways to support me, check out the description. Every little bit counts. Thank you so much, and until next time, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.